Hi, I'm Callie, and welcome to the Dragon Horde. This is the 5th in the series of Tarkir pre-release and sealed draft that I've been doing. I've opened 2 Jeskai, a Mardu and a Teema, and built some decks out with them, so those videos should be up and live on my channel. However, I did say I would grab some Tarkir standard boosters and attempt to do a sealed draft. Given there would be no seeded booster, this would potentially be slightly more difficult, so I did promise I would do a sealed draft with Tarkir. Now, they're not 100% sealed, because when I was at one of the pre-releases, I was slightly convinced to buy a box. But there's 6 packs. These all have the relevant 15 cards in them. I will put the rest away. I can do some more sealed drafting with this later in the month if people are actually interested. But I said I would attempt to do a sealed draft without a seeded booster, and we'll have a look at what it looks like. I won't build a deck from this today, and I do slightly apologise for the bait in the last video. I couldn't help myself. So hopefully you guys found it funny. If not, then I apologise, and I will probably do it again at some point. So, pack number 1. We have a token goblin and a token warrior. And we have a trade route envoy, a Tempest Hawk, a Teema devotee. Now, devotees are very useful, especially if we're not guaranteed certain triple colour or dual colour lands. That reminds me, there should be a land on the back end of this that I've forgotten about. So we have a Bloodfell Caves. One day I'll learn how to open packs properly. Today is not that day. We have a Caustic Exhale. We have a Storm Shriek Feral. And we have a Watcher of the Wayside. A Heritage Reclamation. Loxodon Battle Priest. Sand Step Citadel. Zurgo's Vanguard. Winter Night Stories. Surak Elusive Hunter. And a foil Agent of Kotis. So that's pack 1. Pack 2 gives me a monk copy. Monk bird token. And our land is a Blossoming Sands. And we have a Evolving Wild. Now, in this type of sealed, that's especially useful. Fortress King Guard, Snowmelt Stag, Adorned Crocodile, Underfoot Underdogs, Lightfoot Technique, Teema Tawnyback, Venerated Storm Singer, Whirling Storm Brood, Bone Cairn Butcher, Dragonstorm Forecaster, and Mardu Siegebreaker. So, at the moment, it might well be a Mardu if you would want to take it into triple colours, maybe. The fact that you've got an Evolving Wilds is useful. And we have an art series. I had totally forgotten that there would be art series, because all throughout the pre-release packs I didn't actually pull any. So, this is apparently a Plains, which you can kind of see a little dude down there, and that's just nice artwork. It can sit over there. Preferably out of the glare. Yeah, no, land. Rugged highlands. You could tell my brain was like, no, there is a thing you need to do that you haven't done. It's like, I flipped the card. No, I don't flip the pack. We have a Feral Death Gorger, a Shock Brigade, a Sultai Devotee, a Dragonback Lancer, a Dispelling Exhale, Watcher of the Wayside, again, Heritage Reclamation, Static Snare, Auroral Procession, a Nomad Outpost in the Mardu colours. So, yeah, Mardu is definitely looking like the one you'd want to go for with this set. Rain Veil Rejuvenator, Scavenger Regent, and a Timur 20-back in foil. So that was the third. We have a Spirit Token. And we have a Thornwood Falls. A Mardu Devotee. Sig Appraiser. Aggressive Negotiations. Devoted Duelist. Einok Wayfarer. Heritage Reclamation. Timur 20-back. Channeled Dragonfire. Kishala Trawlers. Bone Can Butcher. Shocking Sharpshooter. Dragonback Assault. Cory Steel Cutter in foil. Oh, a second art card. I think I've got that the right way up. It's a dragon shooting lightning, I think. Either way, they do some very, very nice art cards. We have a Jungle Hollow. Storm Plan Detainment. Storm Plane Detainment. Ringing Strike Mastery. Caustic Exhale. Jeskai Devotee. Piercing Exhale. Another Evolving Wilds. Summit Intimidator. Sun Pearl Kirin. Whirling Stormbrood. Encroaching Dragonstorm. Korai Mountain Stalwart. Quasari Revenant? It's a nice black vampire card. And a foil Starry-Eyed Skyrider. So, especially from these 6 packs, you can see that I've got a very good spread of cards, which when trying to figure out 2 or 3 colours to play, doesn't actually help, that makes it more difficult. I still think in the multicoloureds, it's looking more akin to going for Mardu, with the Siegebreaker and the 2 Bone-Can Butchers, and especially with having the Nomad Outpost. Dragon Token. And the land we get is a Wind-Scarred Crag. So, again, that would help if you were gonna take this and build a Mardu deck. And we have a Fortress Kingard, a Snowmelt Stag, an Adorned Crocodile, an Underfoot Underdogs, a trade route envoy, a monastery messenger, a boulder-born dragon, whale of war, iridescent tiger. Nice. If you're trying to go 5 colours, having this would actually really help. It's a 5-cost card for a 3/4, but when it enters, you add 1 of each colour to your mana pool. Because it says add planes, yada 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 yada. Yeah, add everything. Bewildering Blizzard, Ambling Stormshell, Fang Keeper's Familiar, and an Absan Devotee in foil. I'd probably stick with my gut instinct of keeping this as a Mardu set, going white, black, red. I can't see any other really big hitters in blue or green, so getting rid of those would be absolutely fine. And if you've got 2 Teema Tawny backs, you're not losing out too much by not adding those into the deck, especially when you've got two Bone Can Butchers. There are some very nice cards that would supplement this, but we haven't opened them. It's a sealed format, so you can only build with what you've got plus basic lands. So yeah, I'd probably build a Teema deck, a Mardu deck from this. Let me know your thoughts on the issue. Would you go with those colours? Would you downsize it and just go green-black? Let me know in the comments below, and I hope you will have the day you deserve.